Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great weekend. And let's talk about Bitcoin again. Is needed. This morning we actually got some volatility. Yesterday, overall, Bitcoin was very, very bullish. Reached up to new highs around the $30,360. And from there, it dropped down. It's definitely not bearish because in the end it found support at the major level it broke through, which is 29,700, and that is still the situation. But what is true is that we did get some significant bearish moves this morning, so that's interesting. All right, because we all know that Friday and Monday are usually very volatile days, where big market makers and funds, etc., position themselves into the markets. So especially, Friday we already saw with last Friday when the price started rallying a lot. But with Monday, it's also true. Mondays can be very unpredictable and very volatile. Like the next 24 hours could be very bearish. Excuse me. So that's what I wanted to talk about. All right, we'll do a full update. We'll talk a little bit about the news as well next week and what you can expect. Let me quickly do this. That's a little bit better quality. But yeah. I'll tell you about everything you need to know. First of all, regarding the news of next week, there's quite a lot of news. First of all, on Tuesday and Monday, there's not that much. At least not that much that's important. But then on Wednesday, we actually have the new home sales from the US, which isn't that important either, but it does mean something. And we have another speech by the Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell. We have an interest rate decision of the ECB. We have initial jobless claims and continuing jobless claims on Thursday. And then on Friday, we have the PCE price index, which is sort of an inflation rate, but then a bit different. That will matter for Bitcoin. All right. And right now, the dollar strength index is fairly neutral, so that has actually been pretty bullish for Bitcoin because it wasn't able to be that bullish, especially at the beginning of this uptrend. So it's great that it's not that bullish anymore right now. But we'll have to see today. Basically, like if you take a look at Bitcoin in the following way with some sort of a liquidation heat map, I'm not sure how the open interest is actually developing right now, but I would assume that it's pretty high. Yeah, the open interest right now is around $10 billion, $10.5 billion. So there's quite a lot of money at stake. And if you take a look at these liquidation levels, you can assume that Bitcoin is kind of stuck between 30,400 as a resistance and then 29,500. All right, those are the two major liquidation levels. So that's kind of this area. All right, this is the area that Bitcoin is stuck in. And what we'll see in the next 24 hours is a breakout. All right, now I have to say, usually it's always the best for me to say that the current market circumstances will just continue. All right, so in that case, that would mean that Bitcoin would get a bullish breakout and get up towards 31,300. But because of what I said in the beginning and because of the unpredictability for Bitcoin, I don't have a bias. All right, and I'm sorry for that because I know most of you actually want to know what I think is going to happen. I'm actually leaning towards a bit of a pullback for Bitcoin down towards 28,700. But in the end, we'll have to see. All right, Bitcoin will either break below 29,500 or it will break above 30,400. And those are the two main levels to watch. If it breaks above 30,400, we will rally up to 31,300 and then Bitcoin will remain bullish. And on the other hand, if Bitcoin drops down below 29,500, we're going to get that bearish break retest. It will drop down towards 28,700 and 28,500. And Bitcoin might become quite bearish, like kind of the same as the price action right here at the beginning of October. So we have to wait for that, all right? Because it's the end of the month, because it's a Monday, we have to wait for that confirmation because I cannot reliably say what's going to happen now based on these technicals because the fundamentals just matter more. All right, so that's my take on Bitcoin for now. A quick overview of the economic news, at least for next week. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.